Yeah, drop, hey, huh.
Yo, what's up guys, this is 𝗙𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗟 and today we're playing babygame02 from PicoCTF, another binary exploitation challenge. And before we proceed, I highly recommend you see the video I've made for babygame01 so you have a glimpse of the challenge. And let's go, we download the challenge here and we run game and we see again it's the same map, ASD movement, WASD, we move up, down, left, right, etc. And let's see what we've got here. We open Ghidra and we see again we have our map. Then again we have a init player, init map, print map, same as the previous challenge. And here we have the moves, nice and clean. Now there's a problem with the challenge. Even if we win, we can do anything. There is no flag variable so we can override. But we have a win function here. That's nice. Our goal is to call it, of course. And how can we do that? Let's go and see inside the debugger. So GDB game, and let's set a breakpoint at move player and run the program. So let's see right now, finish, and we enter a D, for example, finish read. Finish, and we are inside main. Let's continue. We're inside move player, and right now we see that the map is located here. So we're gonna examine this address. I have the previous commands here ready. So it's like this, and we see nice and clean this is our map, and here 40 is our player tile, which is the @ symbol. What can we do here? Okay, we know the offset, and if we continue we see we're at 3C3 at this position here, 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right, and continue, and we see that we have managed with our D to go left 1 byte. So yada yada, if we enter another these nuts, we go here, blah 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 blah, and we can abuse the out of bounds right and go back in memory, blah blah blah. But okay, we can go back. What can we do? Let's take a look at move player, next instruction. So when a function actually tries to return down here, we see that it tries to go to this address, which is 804979. So this is the return address of move player. And if we take a look again here, we see that this address lies here, 804979. So what we actually need to do is simply move this up until we can find the return address. And then what? If you see win, you see that it's the same. This is our address, and it's 8049 like us 7, and only the last byte changes, which is 5D in win and 09 in our position. Another issue you might face here is that when you go back and start overwriting with A, because you want to go back and not forth, is that you will possibly overwrite these addresses that are critical for the program. So if you overwrite them, the program will segmentation fault. So let's take a look also. We are here, 3C3, this address, this byte. If we continue and let's say we insert a W to go up and continue again, we now see that our 40 is far up here. So it moved from this position to this position, and this is big brain time. With quick maths we can see that this is 0x5a bytes to the left. I have also made some helping notes here. So we know that win address ends with 5D, which is this character, and W moves up 0x5a times, A moves 0x1 byte to the left, back, and we know that the return address of move player, as we saw, is this, which lies right here, and this byte here is at this address. Found it from my previous debugging. So we need to set our tile somewhere here. So after that it goes 0x5 times and hits write to overwrite this byte with the byte of win function, which is 0x5d. So I calculated the offsets and it's like this. We need to reach this address, and after that we just simply need to hit W and we go up. I also made some big calculations here, and in order to reach this address we need to insert 0x139ds, and after that straight up hit this byte with W. And we also need to change our tile because we have this option here. If you see at move player, if we enter L and then another character, it will transform the current tile, which is at, to whichever character we want. So we have the option to override it with the closing bracket. So this is how we're gonna exploit the challenge. Let's start crafting our payload. So we need to send line after new line, and here we want a times 0x139. Before that, let's change our tile to closing bracket, and after that we simply send W and then P to solve the challenge like this, and this will give us the flag. So we do Python solver and we see flag.txt not found in current directory. So we actually managed to solve the challenge locally, but we have another issue because when we try to do it remotely, right here, we see that we get an end of file and we don't get the flag. So I was a bit frustrated in the beginning and I was like, okay, what is wrong? I cannot debug the remote binary. So I think, okay, my offset might be correct. So I started brute forcing this. I thought, okay, it might be different on the remote instance. So I started from A, and as you can see here, if we enter A, we actually managed to get the flag. I don't know why this happened, so I kinda brute forced it. If this didn't work, I would try to brute force the offset, but yeah, that was a challenge in general. I hope you guys found this video useful and helpful. If so, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one. Bye!